Support WrestleTalk!
Donate on Patreon.
Hello and welcome to the WrestleTalk News. I am Luke Owen. Why not give us a subscribe and help us reach our 2019 subscriber goal of 1 million?
In a row?
And leave a comment down below to answer our question of the day. How come SmackDown teams can just announce themselves for the women's tag title match? Those women's tag team titles will be round the waist of new owners in just a couple of weeks as WWE presents Elimination Chamber with a match to crown new champs. Over the last 2 weeks on Raw, we've seen Nia Jax and Tamina qualify for the Chamber by beating Alexa Bliss and Mickie James. Riot Squad beat Natalya and Dana Brooke to get in, and the Hug and Boss Connection best Nikki Cross and Alicia Fox to qualify. But what about the SmackDown teams, you ask? Well, Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville just said they were in the match in a backstage segment, okay? And over the weekend, WWE's Twitter account announced Iconics were also in, right? What are the rules here? And it seems as though I'm not the only one confused by all this, as Bayley retweeted the post adding, "Are you kidding me?" As a fun little fact, aside from the glorified house show Super Showdown, this will be Iconics' first pay-per-view match in WWE that wasn't a Battle Royal or Royal Rumble since coming up to the main roster last April. But who will be the final team from SmackDown to just announce themselves to be in the match, I guess? Well, some local advertising may have revealed who will be stepping inside the structure. And if you want to avoid that spoiler, although you can just use your powers of deduction to work out who it is, we're heading into the spoiler room brawl in 3, 2, 1. According to that local advertisement for the event, the final team to be added into the Elimination Chamber will be Naomi and Carmella, because they both dance, I guess. One would imagine that we'll find out for sure who it will be on tonight's SmackDown Live. Right, cool, so is everyone back from the spoiler break? I can't believe they're putting Santina in the match. I'm just kidding, spoiler avoiders. Or am I? It was announced back at the Survivor Series pay-per-view that NXT call-up Lars Sullivan would be joining either Raw or SmackDown, with his promo video played on basically every episode of TV throughout December. But since then, we've not heard much about Lurkin Lars, even though his other on their way to WWE cohorts have made it onto both Raw and SmackDown. It was then reported that Lars was supposed to debut on the January 7th edition of Raw, where he would have started a feud with John Cena that would have culminated at WrestleMania. Sadly, it was reported by Dave Meltzer of the Wrestling Observer that Lars suffered what is believed to be an anxiety attack backstage, and then missed a couple of other planned appearances off the back of that. This was confirmed by Lars' social media representative on Twitter, posting in a since-deleted tweet, "It's true, he went missing several weeks ago and I was able to contact him this morning. Lars wants everyone to know he is in a good place and is sorry to everyone he's disappointed." And according to a new report from Dave Meltzer, WWE wanted Lars at last week's Raw taping too, but he once again didn't show. Big Daddy Dave doesn't think WWE will fire Sullivan for missing all these shows, but on the subject of his potential match with Cena at Mania, he added, "As each week goes by, the idea of him wrestling John Cena gets slimmer and slimmer. It may even be out the window right now." And in news that should surprise absolutely no one, as it's happened for the past 2 years in a row, WWE will be holding the Superstar Shakeup in April following WrestleMania. But this won't just be any old Superstar shakeup, no. John Pollock of Post Wrestling tweeted a video that aired during the Canadian broadcast of Monday Night Raw, which revealed that instead this will be the first ever international Superstar shakeup. And it's going to take place on April 15th and 16th from Montreal. International, eh? British Strong Style call-up confirmed. Was Becky Lynch really suspended on Monday Night Raw? Why not check out Ollie Davis's review of the show by clicking the video on screen right now. I've been Luke Owen, and that was wrestling.